How's everyone doing? SES here, or Simple Express. My name is Tom. Thanks for joining in. Hopefully, you like the content. If you do, please subscribe and hit the bell notification to all videos. That way, you get notification of every time I put out something. Um, this video is going to be a little bit of everything. So, let's see what we do here. Hopefully, I get no phone calls in this because the other day I had like 7 videos I was going to put out because and just throw them out there because the way they are, because one, I don't edit videos. I'm not a YouTuber like that. um so first thing is I'm on a couple Facebook groups, and people, they ask questions and you put your information out there, basically, you know who has a CDL, what do you think about having a Class A license, and how long have you had it, and and other people look at it and they're like, well, why do you got a Class A license, but why are you running a box truck? Why are you running a cargo van? Why do you want to do a sprinter van? Why? Well, for one, I wasn't even sure when I got into this field, this niche, whatever they call it, uh, expediting, hot shotting, courier, on demand services. It's got a name for like 7 different names, but it's all the same thing basically. So when I first got into it, I just got into it because I couldn't do physical work anymore. When I got into trucking, I got into it because it was like intriguing to me. Plus, my dad was a truck driver up until the day he passed away. My um, brother-in-law was a truck driver, still is a truck driver. So, plus I like the look of semis. I mean, everybody out there looks at a semi like they got their favorite, Freightliner, Kenworth, Volvo, Peterbilt. They all have their damn problems. It doesn't matter to me what the problem is. That's later on in the video. So anyway, back to the question that I got asked. Well, my simple answer is I'm not sure I want to get in a semi again. If I do, since I started my own authority, I'm just waiting for it to come active still. Once it comes active, I'm not sure I want to even go that high as a uh, semi right now. I think I got a really good thing going on, as me and the there's a YouTuber out there named the Other Trucker, James Best. He, good guy. I sent an email to him and asked him a couple of his ideas and opinions. It's just good, in my opinion, to get, you know, reinsurance, or I don't know if it's really reinsurance as much as it is as, maybe I should move from here to that. And since he's already in that, you know, he would know how that works. I drove truck as a company driver. That's a big difference, going from company driver to owner operator. And then going from this, a car to this to a box truck. That's kind of a big, small difference, I guess you would say. But yeah, I'm not just not interested in getting in a semi for that reason. I want to stay. I don't have to do hours of service, which I kind of want to do hours of service. I kind of wish cargo vans and expediting had hours of service, and maybe not quite as bad as like, what do you call it? Semis. The reason I say that is because, well, just like a YouTuber I was watching He put out a new video. Everything Apex put out a video, staying awake or awake, keeping awake or something like that, right? Um, when you're driving truck, you drive your 11 hours, whatnot, and you're done for 10 hours. I mean, you can do a split it, but 10 hours, you're done, right? Well, you get sleep. And a cargo van, the way they got it set up and the way they run, like my cargo van, there's no sleeper. So I don't have a spot where I can have a bed there all the time and still have hauling freight behind that. So I'm basically sleeping on a cot when there's nothing back there. But when there is something back there, I'm sleeping on the floor or sleeping on top of it or not sleeping at all. And a lot of it is we have to drive so many hours straight, like waiting until 5 o'clock in the afternoon to say, oh, well, we need this there by 5 o'clock tomorrow morning. And it's a 12-hour drive. And I look at my dispatchers like it's not going to happen. And they don't see it. They're like, well, what do you mean it's not going to happen? Just what I said, it's not going to happen. You're not giving any room for buffer. I said, what about weather? What about me stopping and getting fuel? And if you need it while you're stopped, you're going to go to the bathroom. You're going to go get a snack. You're going to get something to drink. That's all in one little stop, right? Well, I don't know anyone that can do a stop under 15 minutes. Like getting fuel, getting something to eat, something to drink, and your snack and your bathroom break in under 15 minutes. So let's say like this run that I was on, it was 866 miles. Well, that's at least 2 fill-ups. So that's 30 minutes, okay? And you got from 5 o'clock to 5 o'clock in the morning to get there. You already late. You're 30 minutes late just by filling up and going to the bathroom, getting something to eat. And they're like, well, you can't just, no, I can't just drive all the way there. What? I got an unlimited amount of fuel source that's attached to my vehicle? No. That stuff like that, and so you're driving, and then if they do give you hours, let's say they're trying to be nice, okay? So they tell you, okay, well, it's 12 hours to get there. We're giving you 14. Okay, well, I've been up driving since 5 o'clock in the morning or 3 o'clock in the morning for you already, and now you got this run going there. I want it because I need the money, but is the money worth it? So then you turn around and you drive that 12-hour drive and you can't stop because you can't get no sleep. If you sleep, you can only sleep for an hour because you still got to give yourself that buffer of an hour so you can make sure you get there on time. So, yeah, I mean, I think hot shotters, not couriers that are just doing local bull crap. I'm talking going across state lines, making deliveries, long distance. 500 plus miles one way. And then you turn around and, that's why I'm saying that these expediters and sprinter vans and cargo vans, I think they need an hour of service too. Now, I don't think it needs to be as strict as a semi, but I mean, I think they should have it to where, oh, well, you drive a cargo van, it's rated for this weight. Sprinter van's rated for this weight. You can haul this amount of freight in the cargo van. So this is what you're allowed to drive. You're allowed to drive, like 16 hours a day on duty driving, or you know what I mean, like on duty driving total, and then the other, what? Yeah, that leaves 8 hours, right? So you get 8 hours sleep every day, no matter what. That's what I'm talking about. 8 hours sleep at least. 6 hours, I'll be good. Now, no joke. If I get 6 hours sleep, I'm like a kid that had or a kid that just got his favorite candy. You know, I'm up and going. Let's go. I'm peppy, ready to go. I'm so peppy, my wife and kids can't even take it. Put it that way. When I get 6 hours sleep. Um, so that's what my opinion on the hours of service for something like this would need to be done. Now not everybody's going to agree with me. It's my opinion. You don't like it? Don't watch the video. It doesn't matter to me. You know, I mean, this is just informational and my thoughts, my concerns, my ideas. No one says you have to watch. You can end the video at any time. Um, you know, but I'm putting out good knowledge information. People that trying to get into this won't even know that you're going to have to drive 16 hours sometimes straight, 17 hours. I've drove 19 and a half hours in one direction. And actually, I think that ain't even the longest. The longest was 21 hours because I had to go to Connecticut from Denver. I think it was like 21 hours, something like that. Straight. And people think it's just hunky dory. Oh yeah, you make all this money and blah blah blah. No, mm, you working for that. You know, people tell you, oh well, you just sit in a car or in your vehicle and just drive. How hard could that be? And get your butt in the seat and do what I do. Do what all of us do. If you can't hang, then don't run your mouth. What else? Yeah, so basically that's why I'd rather not um, go into a big truck. They got a lot more regulations and rules, a lot more. Even it's more so. It's a lot different than a semi or than a box truck. If you get in a semi or something, a box truck that's over 26,001 pounds or 26,000 pounds, then you know you're held to their regulations, meaning to a semi's regulations, to where you know you got to do a annual inspection or not annual inspection. You got to do a um, drug and alcohol. You got to do UCR. You got to do IFTA. You got to do all this other stuff just because you're 1 pound over that 26,000 pounds. No, well, it ain't just that. You can haul more freight, heavier freight, different items. But I mean that's part of it, you know. And I might end up doing it. You know, it's just not right now, not my cup of tea right now, or my niche. That might be later on. My idea right now for myself is I want to get a box truck. I might have to change my plans and get in a box truck. Uh, Maybe next week I'll have that for sure answer or not. But if not, you know, and I have to go to a Sprinter van, I'm not going to complain because in a Sprinter van, guess what? I can build my own damn bed. Sorry for my language, but I could build my own dang bed, you know, and sleep. And I can build it to where, you know, I can load 3 skids in, hopefully, and sleep on top of the skids on my bed, where the skid just slides right underneath my bed, and it'll lower and raise when needed. When I don't need it for a third skid, I can lower it back down to normal. When I got a third skid going in there, I raise it. That way I can still sleep, man. You know? Who knows? I might like that so much I might not even go to a box truck. No one knows, man. It's just I want my own authority. I want to do my own thing. I'm tired of these dispatchers telling me, you know, they can't find me a load because I'm in a cargo van. I'm looking on the load board you're looking on. I see cargo van right there, and they act like they that I'm not smart. I can't look on load boards, and so yeah, I mean, it's just stuff like that, man. Um, what else? There's a lot that I want to talk about. I've made videos of it. So, oh, insurance. You guys that don't have commercial insurance and you're running your personal insurance on basically a commercial vehicle because your company is telling you to put regular insurance on your vehicle and you're good to go. Well, I hate to tell you this. If your insurance gets wind of it or you get in an accident and they find out you're hauling freight and getting paid for it or goods and getting paid for it, um, your insurance will not be paying for you a new vehicle. They won't be paying for that accident. You will be, your company. You will be paying for any freight or goods that are damaged out of your pocket. I have a friend going through that problem right now. So, commercial insurance, it might be a little more expensive. Before I got commercial insurance for this vehicle, I was paying 200, I want to say like 175 to 200, 205 a month, something like that. And then after I got commercial insurance, $1 million policy, blah 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 blah, with $1,000 deductible, yeah, I pay 275 a month. And then for cargo insurance, 100,000, I pay $150 a month. So 425 I pay for insurance. That's cheap compared to get a dang box truck and they want you to pay $1,500 a month or 18 or $2,000 a month. And I'd rather have it and not ever need the insurance than have it and lose my insurance and have to pay out of pocket for bodily injuries and physical damage to the vehicles. And no, I won't. I'm not taking that risk. So I recommend anybody running out there. Now this is like saying that if you're doing it now and you've been doing, you started a long time ago doing this and you're still running your personal insurance on your vehicle and not having commercial insurance. If you don't believe me, call your insurance, see what they tell you. I guarantee it's not going to be pretty. um, or don't call your insurance. You might not ever have an accident. Hopefully you don't. But what else? So update on the box truck. Financing kind of fell through, which I'm not gonna throw myself out there and throw my family under the bus and you know give up my how do you put it, or how should I say it? I'm not gonna go finance my vehicle for business. And yes, I have a business plan and know that my plan will work accordingly, and I could pay the truck off accordingly. But they want to charge me 15% on top of what I would owe them, even if I paid it off in 3-4 months. So they're saying that I can't pay it off before 18 months, and even then they still want to charge me like 8% on top of 8% interest on top of that. So no matter how way I look at it, I have to pay more interest after already, even if I wanted to pay it off, like finance it today, pay it off tomorrow, I still pay 15% interest. So no, I'm not going to do something like that. If something happened with COVID or whatever, they wanted me to sign paperwork saying that um, I would make the payments no matter what, even if I closed my business. No, I'm good. Thanks. Have a nice day. Come again. Um, I mean, tomorrow's never promised, so That's why I'm saying that. I know there's a better deal out there. You know, you don't ever take the first deal that's handed to you. You always go out and find something different or hopefully something better. And that's what I'm doing. You know, I'm still got looking to my weighing my options, trying to get a box truck. But honestly, it's looking like I might do baby steps still. You know, I went from a SUV to a pickup to a cargo van, and maybe I'll go to a sprinter van, be a part of the sprinter van gang or club or whatever it is niche, instead of the box truck. But eventually, I'll get a box truck. I mean, that's just what my goal is. Um, that being said, don't let nobody or nothing, you know, just like I got these little hiccups and stuff. Don't let no one try to break you down, man. Try to tell you you can't do something. If you got a will in your desire, if you're got a will in your heart and a desire in your heart, and you feel like you can do it, do it. Don't let anything come between you. Do it. Maybe you got to do a little sidestep and go like to a sprinter van versus a box truck. Do it. Because I guarantee you that sprinter van you're going to make more money with than said cargo van. And you're going to be able to save up money. Might take you 2, 3 months, 4 months, 6 months, a year. But you'll get that box truck and you'll probably pay cash for that box truck where you ain't got to be like, oh, yeah, can you finance me for this? Oh, yeah, we need $15,000 down on a $30,000 vehicle. No, that's half. I'm good. Nah, I'll figure something else out. So that's what I'm saying. Don't let like nothing like that, stand in your way. If you feel like you got a good idea and you're gonna try it and you think you can overcome it, man. Let everybody know that you can do it. I mean, this job ain't easy, but in my opinion, I wouldn't want to do anything else unless it's my business and I got drivers that I'm helping out start their business, driving my vehicles, getting their foot in the door, showing them the ropes, moving forward. Even if I only ever have 6 drivers, 7 drivers, 5 drivers, 3 drivers, and nothing more. And I got a revolving door, training people, putting them out, showing them how to do it, what to do it, and I can stay home and do that, teach them. I'm down with that too. Because you know what? I'm still in the seat teaching people how to do this. I mean, there's a lot of jobs, that I've done that I hated going to work. Hated going to work. Even with the tired as I get with these jobs and the weather and I'm cool. Let's go. I actually I get an itch you know, what do you call it? A crackhead on crack. It's like I got to get back out there. Let's go. Let's do it. Uh, nah, it's fun. I like seeing like this country is so beautiful, man, and there's people that ain't never seen the sights that I have seen, and probably never get to see them because they'd rather be out home or at a job inside of a building, working for somebody else, and not only working for somebody else, but one they don't even like the job, or they like it but it's and then they work their butt off, 401k vacations, but they never leave and go do anything, or they go do exotic things. Well, what about your own country? You got all this beautiful country you never will see, and a lot of them want to be entrepreneurs or whatever. They're scared. That's what it comes down to. It. Most people that are that entrepreneurs were scared at one point. Was like, you know what? I'm not scared anymore. Let's give it a shot. You know, they had to crack open that egg and just keep moving. Um, what else did I want to talk about? Oh, so you guys don't think I'm full of poop on this whole rates and stuff like that. Now, granted, this is a rate. Excuse me, sorry. This is a rate from Denver to Texas. I'm only going to show you what I got paid. I'm not showing you who I work for. It's called a rate con. This is the rate. That's what I got paid. So, and that's for one job, one load, just from there to here. Now, that way, I did that so, because I got people asking me, well, there's no way you get paid that in a van, and there's no way you get paid that, doing this or doing that. Yeah, I do. And that's not even a good one. That's one we just decided to take. I got paid better coming down here, to be honest with you. I got like almost $2,000, a little over $2,000 to come down here one time. So the rates vary. I mean, still can't complain for getting over $1 a mile. Anytime you're over $1 a mile, in my opinion, is a lot better than being 75 cents, 60 cents, 80 cents. I've seen people do, that kind of stuff and, screw themselves, and then close their doors. And you got to do it every once in a while. I'm not saying you're stupid for doing it or whatever. I've done it. Like I tell my dispatcher, hey, look, I'll take this they called me today wanting me to do, I think it was 80 cents a mile going to Pueblo, Colorado, which is 3 hours south of my home. Well, it's going in that direction. Are you cool with with doing that? Sure. It's better than me deadheading home, you know. It could be worse. I could, have to deadhead home and all that money out of pocket. Plus, I'm making, actually doing that run, I'm making, $300 or $400 extra, you know. So, they had another run, want me to get like 70 cents per mile to go to Minnesota, I think it was. And I was like, nah, I'm not. That's going the wrong direction. Not saying I want to go home, but if I was going to take something that low, it would be on the way to the house since I'm already this close. Not saying I need to be out or be home every weekend, but taking 70 cents or 60 cents for a load to go to Minnesota, it's better than taking 60 cents to go to California, I guess. But yeah, you got to do what you got to do, whatever feels right for you. But the only thing that I say is if you're going to do that 60 cents, 70 cents, 80 cents, 90 cents per mile, don't be going on social media and, what do you call it? Facebook and stuff. Oh, the rates are crap and blah, blah, blah. You're the one that accepted a dang rate. So what does that say about you? If it's crap, why'd you accept it? You know, I had a dispatcher, not saying my poop don't stink, not saying I ain't haven't done it. What I'm saying is you can't do it and then bitch about it. You're the one that took it. Sorry for my language. Complain about it. You know, if you wanna take the run, then own it. Hey, yeah, you know what? I did a run for 70 cents per mile going to Oklahoma City. I just wanted to get out of Texas. Okay, cool. But when you put that little additive on there going, oh yeah, the rates are poop. I had to take 60 cents. No, you didn't. No, you didn't. That's a choice. It's just like dispatcher called me and said, hey, I got a run going to what was it? Oh, it was going to California. What would you have to have per mile to do that? I was like, well, last time I was in California, it took me 3 days to get out of there. I was like, and normally they don't have my type of vehicle to get out of there. Sometimes I have a deadhead somewhere else. I said, it's got to be a dollar or more, at least $1.10 to $1.20 per mile to me, to my vehicle. And he was like, well, I don't know if I can do that. You know, you're in Texas. I was like, well, I'll deadhead home then. No problem to me. I get to be home with my family. I'll make it up. Well, what do you mean? Well, what I do is when I get home, I'll enjoy my family time with my family, hang out Saturday after, or probably around 10, 11 o'clock in the morning. I'll call dispatch and say, hey, you got anything? I'm available. You know what they're going to say? Oh, yeah, we don't have anyone that wants to do any local runs. On a weekend, I can do local runs and make anywhere from $300 to $1,000 doing local runs. Now, that depends on like where I'm delivering to when I can say local. And what I mean local is local like in Colorado or to Cheyenne, Wyoming, which is only like an hour and a half, 2 hours from my front door, or basically from Denver, anywhere in Denver. Um, so this video's long. It's like 32 minutes long. Oh well. You don't like it? Sorry. I'm just trying to put some knowledge out there. You know, rant a little bit, have some fun with it, play along with it. Yay, yay. No, but to answer everything Apex question about um, trying to stay awake or whatever. Yes, I have smacked myself in the back of the head. You know, pulled over, did jumping jacks, sit up or not sit ups, but stretches. You know, um, running around the van a little bit, uh, stand out there, with no coat on, hanging out, talking on the phone, for a few minutes, trying to maybe 20 minutes sometimes, trying to wake myself up enough to keep going another 100 miles. Because it's always that last 100 miles that you're like, so yeah, I've been there, buddy. It's but you know what? It's not too bad. I mean, we should pull over and sleep, what else? What else? Yeah, to people that are, thinking about doing this, my suggestion to you is, what are you waiting for? The thing about it is, there was a saying when I was a diesel mechanic. Everybody was all, oh, well, you're going to, lose your job, or you're going to, you know what? The thing about it is, my toolbox rolled in here on wheels, and my toolbox got wheels on it. It'll roll right back out that door get loaded, and go right down the road to another shop. Or I'll do it for myself. And, you know, the thing about it is if you don't try it, you're never going to know. You might get into it and love it. You might get into it and love it so much you go out and buy you a brand new box truck, sprinter van, semi, and then again you might get into it, try it out, be like, you know, mm, I like it, but it's just not my cup of tea. You know, not my thing, not my niche. Yeah, no. You know how many different niches there are in this industry? Dispatch, freight brokering. Uh, what else? Courier service locally. What else? Yeah, there's all kinds of jobs in this. Um, don't be scared, man. Take that leap of faith. Because if you don't believe in yourself, I can guarantee you the man standing beside you ain't going to believe in you. Because if you got to believe in yourself before anybody else is going to believe in you. Believe that, you know. Um, and I got a good wife, man. I'm not gonna lie. She's very, very supportive of pretty much everything that I do. And if I tell her, hey babe, I want to not do what I'm doing right now, and I want to go sell Avon, she'll be like, okay, well, you believe you can do it? Do it. Don't let me stop you, cause she knows whatever I do, I'm gonna put my blood, sweat, and tears into it. I'm gonna try to do everything I can to make that money. But nah, I wouldn't do anything like that. I like doing what I'm doing now. And I know there's people that's gonna hate on what I say or what I do. I'm not caring anymore. And if you leave a hate comment or rude comment, you know, I can take criticism, but I'm not gonna let you be rude to me, disrespectful. I'll just block you and delete you. And I'll delete your comments so no one's got to read your negativity. Because there's too many negative people in this world. And it keeps everybody else down. And that's what you guys thrive off of. So I ain't scared to delete you. What else? Yeah, if you have questions about box trucking from my experience and what I'm going through with setting up my DOT and my MC number and insurance and stuff like that, just throw a comment down. I'll reach back out to you. Maybe I will change information so we can contact each other off of a. Um, I'm not going to put my phone number on there, but I will leave an email and you can send something. Send me your phone number in the email, something like that. What else? Oh, so what I do when I'm pricing a local delivery, if I'm doing something for myself, for my own business, and they ask me, well, how much you charge for a 60-mile run? Um, to 60-mile run to go drop something off or pick something up and bring it back and drop it at the airport or something like that. So what I do is if it's local within like 100, nah, not really 100. I would say like 60 miles. I charge a flat rate fee of $150. And if it's me doing it, I make the $150. If it's my driver or one of my friends and I'm paying my friend, I pay them. I, I've been paying them like $85. You know, a little over $1 a mile. Um, if it's really local, you know, depending on the case and what it is, I don't do small orders, man. That's one thing I'm not gonna do. There's a lot of local people that do like little 50-pound and under, or 49 pounds and under, something like that. They do those deliveries. I'm not that type of guy. I don't want to get out and go here and go there and go in this tower up to the 70th floor, and no. I want to go pick it up, get it loaded with a forklift, or load it with my dolly onto my vehicle, pick it up, put it in, mainly a forklift, and drive it, get it unloaded with a forklift, and that way it's easy and simple. You know, you could do probably 10 of those a day locally. Um, you figure do 10 of those a day at, you know, $90, you know, $80. I mean, that's trucking, but you can do it. I've done it. Um, what else? Uh, what else? Yeah. So if you have any questions, comments, concerns, just throw them down in the comment section. If you have maybe an idea or questions about a video you want me to do on or something like that, then throw it in the comments. If you like it, please throw a thumbs up. Supposedly it helps the algorithm, or however it's pronounced. If you don't, throw a thumbs down. Move on. Have a nice day. Uh, if you like what you see, the content funny enough for you, hit subscribe, hit the bell notification. Thank you for watching. This is Tom out. Have a good one, guys and gals and peeps. See ya.